There shall be a great sweeping. But in order to get the great sweeping, you have to be intentional. You don't sweep by accident. The woman had an intentionality and an urgency in her sweep. She is not distracted. She is not divided. She's not cooking and sweeping. She's not looking out the window and sweeping. She has put a high priority on the aggregate value of getting back to the 10. In order to get what you're after, you're going to have to focus on it. You're going to have to shut out your ears to all outside noise and everything that everybody's been saying to you to distract you. That is not your battle. That is not your problem. That is not your assignment. That is not your business. That is not your situation. That is not your circumstance. That is not your problem to solve. Quit letting everybody drop their problems on you and letting their problems become your assignment. In order for you to get the great sweeping, you're going to have to focus. Who am I talking to? I feel like a prophetic word is coming to somebody. There shall be a great sweeping. Touch three people and say, get ready to sweep for it. Watch this. Watch this. Whoever I'm preaching to, I'm talking to you. You getting this? You're ready to receive this? You're open to receive this? Are you open to receive this? If you're watching online, are you open to receive this? If you're streaming on the broadcast, are you open to receive this? This is the word of the Lord to you. Thus saith the Lord, you have lost place. You have lost place means you have lost position. You are flying at a lower altitude than what I created you to function on. You have lost place. Descending in altitude has put you in a different atmosphere. You have lost place. Hear ye the word of the Lord. You have entered into a turbulence that you're not designed to fly in because you're flying too low. They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. Why do I need strength? Because I'm going to mount up on wings like eagles. What do eagles do? They don't ride through the storm. They ride above the storm. If you're in turbulence, if you're in confusion, if you're in chaos, you're riding too low. It's time to lift your wings and strengthen yourself and get back at the altitude that I created you to fly in. You have lost place. You have lost time. Every day you're lost. The 9 are functioning at a deficit. This woman is urgently sweeping. There's a time factor to it. You don't have time to keep making the same mistakes over and over again. You don't have time to repeat the same cycle over and over again. What used to throw me, don't throw me like it used to throw me. Look at your neighbor and say, I don't have time. I'm on a mission. If it ain't sweeping, I ain't talking. If it ain't sweeping, I'm not looking. If it's not sweeping, I'm not paying it no attention. I don't have time to look out the window. I don't have time to play games. This is my last chance to sweep. Slap somebody and say, sweep that thing. Sweep the whole house. Sweep the living room. Sweep behind the couch. Sweep behind the chair. Sweep up under the dining room table. God said you're about to get everything you lost. Give him a praise, somebody. You lost place. You lost time. You lost environment because God did not create you to be in the hog pen. God did not create you to be lost in the house. God did not create you to go to hell from church. What is a dime doing on the floor? How did the dime get on the floor in the first place? Somebody must have dropped it for it to get on the floor. Nobody makes dimes for floors, but it's fallen into an environment that's beneath them. You have dumbed down who you are so you could have company, but God is getting ready to sweep you out. He's going to sweep you out of that clique. He's going to sweep you out of that club. He's going to sweep you out of that association. Who am I preaching to? So I'll stop with this. The Lord said you've lost time, you've lost place, you've lost environment. Watch this. But you have not lost value. You've lost time. You've lost place. You're in a strange, lost environment. You're in Lodabar. You don't belong in Lodabar. You belong in the king's house. You're a king's kid. You're living beneath your privilege. But you have not, wait. You've lost time, you've lost place, you've lost environment. You have not lost value. The dime is worth as much on the floor if I was silver in the hand, I'm silver on the floor. If I was gold on this level, I'm still gold on the floor. That's why I stick out on the floor. That's why I don't fit in on the floor. That's why I don't look right with dust and dirt on the floor, because I was not designed for what I'm in. Whoever I'm preaching to, you were not designed for what you're in. That's why God is getting ready to sweep you out. Watch this. But the first thing you have to know is that everything that you've been through that brought you down, whether somebody dropped you or lost you or forgot you or forsook you, what they could not do is diminish your value. I got more message than I got time, so let me wrap this up. The woman wouldn't be sweeping if she didn't recognize the value of the dime, of the tenth. It wasn't really a dime. I'm just using a dime because dime is something you can relate to. She knows its value, or she wouldn't sweep for it. If Jesus didn't know your value, he wouldn't have died for you. You might have fell into drugs, you might have fell into violence, you might have fell into abuse, but you're still valuable. And that's why he's sweeping. He's sweeping for you. They might have took your dignity. They might have hurt your pride. They may have hurt your feelings, but they have not hurt your value. You are worth just as much on the floor as you are with the nine. Watch this. But God is getting ready to sweep you back into your rightful place. Hear the word of the Lord. It's going to be fast. It's going to be sudden. It's going to be strange now, because you've been in Lodabar so long that it looks familiar to you. So when I get you back in your rightful place, you're not going to have the language for the place you're in. I'm going to put you in a palace and you're going to say, I'm a dog. and it's going to be a while before you get up off the floor, because when Mephibosheth came into the house of the king, he fell on the floor because he'd been down so long that whenever God raises you up, you have a tendency to lay down because you can't accept up because you've gotten used to being down. But God is getting ready to sweep you into a place that when you first get there, you're going to say, I'm a dog, because you've been living like a dog. But the devil is a lie. You're not a dog, you're a king's kid. And God's got a table for you and a seat for you. And he's going to get you up off of your knees. He's going to get you up off of the floor. And he's going to set you at a table and prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies, and anoint your head with oil. Spin around in a circle. You're going into a spin. You're going into a sweep. You're going into a tailspin. You're going out of your element. You're going away from the familiar. God is getting ready to sweep you. Open your mouth and holler. My final word is for the saints of God. Every saint of God who's lost something, a child, a relationship, a situation that's been grieving your heart, and the enemy said give up, but the devil is a lie. The Holy Ghost told me to tell you, don't be weary in well-doing. You shall reap in due season if you faint not. Touch 10 people and say, keep sweeping. I mean 10 people. Keep sweeping. Keep sweeping. A breakthrough is about to come your way. A breakthrough is about to happen with your child. A breakthrough is about to happen in your spirit. Somebody give him a praise. When you get to the 10th one, give God a crazy praise.
Kindly like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notification for more videos.